تلياد 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐄 पत्थर हत्थे दलमा يشو قريب رحمة قطع وروحك من رحفة عليه تلياد لها شبحالك يشو مبرقا دلما روحك حول النور بدره ما قادشتا بشلي وقرا حب ربا نورا نحت على نفسي
Love, peace, and favor. In Master Yeshua, be to you. From Elohim, his Father. Yeshua said, I and my Father are one. They are one in substance. Elohim is Ruach. He is complete. There is nothing he needs. He is all things. He is not lacking of anything. He is wisdom. He is power. He created all things. He does not need man. He does not need anything of this world. The only thing what he desires that his people will be saved, that all his sheep will return to his pasture. If we know that Elohim is everything and he does not lack anything, and Yeshua said to his taught ones, if you see me, you saw the Father also. Knowing him, we know the Father. Because he came from him, he is the same substance as his Father. Yet he is lesser than his Father. Yeshua was conceived through life-giving Ruach. He is from above, his flesh originates from there. Elohim is perfect. He is set apart. He does not need to eat. He does not need food. He does not need clothing. He is self-sufficient. We need all those things to survive. We need food, the produce of the ground, and we need the clothing to keep us warm, to protect us from the heat of the sun. We need the warm clothing which will protect us from cold, from the weather conditions. We need shelter, we need safety. If we realize what we need and how much we depend on things of this world, we need to now look at Yeshua. That will be the proof that he is not like we are. He was given the flesh which behaved the same way as our flesh, and you could not see the difference, except the origin of the flesh was from above, which so many of you doubting it. We know Yeshua was tested by the devil. He was fasting for 40 days in the middle of nowhere. There was no food supply, no water. I know someone will say Moshe as well, that survived for 40 days on Mount Sinai. It was actually Father who was doing that. It wasn't Moshe trying hard to survive for 40 days. It's like when you're stepping to different reality. At that moment, when Moshe was on Mount Sinai with Elohim, he did not need food. It's from Elohim. When he desires, if he desires, it will be done. There is nothing impossible to him. Messiah, the flesh he had, it looked the same like our flesh and behaved the same way. But the Ruach is the one which is the main substance of Messiah. The origin of his flesh was from above. That's why he could overcome it. Because that Ruach is life, and this is so great power. Yahweh does not need all those things which we need. And nothing is impossible to him. When the set apart Ruach fully overtook him, the authority and anointing showing in him that his flesh is not made from dust, but was originated from above. It wasn't the flesh which ruled over Messiah, but the Ruach HaKodesh. And when he finished fasting and he did not let the devil to entice him, he did pass all the tests. He went to be immersed. Ruach HaKodesh showed himself to John the Immerser and proved to the world this is for confirmation. Yeshua is the Son of living Elohim, and the voice came from above saying, "This is my Son, the beloved, in whom I did delight." We need clothes to wear. We need shelter. We need food. Without those things, we would not be able to survive. Messiah could. He could, he did. He did not have a roof overhead. Most of the time he was sleeping wherever. If we know that Elohim is self-sufficient, we shall know that Messiah also was. He didn't come to save himself or for his fulfillment, for his own comfort. He came to do what he was appointed to do. And he was doing because his Father wants him to. He fulfilled that. To save Yahweh's people. To conquer second death. To conquer sin. Yeshua is the atonement. The blameless Lamb. He came to the world for the reason. There was no personal reasons. He did not come to enjoy himself or to uplift himself. He did not look for splendor or for riches or to be complimented and praised. He didn't come to be in spotlight, but he came to endure, to suffer. There is nowhere in the scriptures when we can hear that he was lacking something, because it wasn't about him. Yahoo 14, verse 14. And when Yeshua came out, he saw a large crowd and was moved with compassion for them and healed their sick. And when evening came, his taught ones came to him saying, "This is the deserted place, and the hour is already late. Dismiss the crowds so that they might go into villages and buy food for themselves." But Yeshua said to them, "They do not need to go away. Give them to eat yourselves." And they said to him, "We have here only 5 loaves and 2 fish." And he said, "Bring them here to me." And commanding the crowds to sit down on the grass, And taking the 5 loaves and the 2 fish, and looking up to the heaven, he blessed and gave the loaves to taught ones, and the taught ones gave to the crowds. And all ate and were satisfied, and they picked up the pieces left over, 12 baskets filled. And those who ate were about 5,000 men, besides women and children. Think about it. Those people were following Yeshua and his taught ones for 3 days. But is there anything about Yeshua eating? Was he not hungry? Why he didn't have something to eat? There is nothing about him lacking anything. He was moved with compassion because the crowd was following him for 3 days without any food. And that's why he came, to give bread, the bread which is living, to those who are hungry, to heal those who are sick, to bind the brokenhearted, to set the captives free. He is the serving love from above. He is self-sustaining as his Father is. There is nothing he lacked. He did not need that bread. He did not need it. He could stay without it 40 days and 40 nights. He could actually stay without it because he walked in Ruach of his Father. He did not need any of those things. He did not need roof overhead. Yes, many people let him sleep in their places. He was probably staying somewhere, but it wasn't about himself. He could be without it because he was not self-focused. He is the life. He is the way, the truth, and life. He did not need to ask for anything. There was no need of anything in him. Wasn't that about him? He is from Elohim, and his Father is self-sufficient. Those things are unnecessary to worry about. And when Yeshua says, don't worry what you eat, what you will eat, what you will wear, don't worry about tomorrow. Let the tomorrow worry about itself. There is enough evil in the world. Because when you receive the Ruach, you will feel the same. The set apart Ruach in you will take away those things from you. It would not be first priority for you. This is to be born again from that fullness of life, of love, mercies, compassion, truth and righteousness. This substance of all things, Yeshua is for you, and in the form of life-giving Ruach, the purest form, because Yahweh is Ruach, Elohim is Ruach. We can receive it because of the gift of life. Because Yahweh, our Elohim, gave life for us, gave his only Son, his substance for us, so we can live. We will not need to worry about those things which are perishing. We would not think of ourselves because we will be filled with something which is above all things, which is everlasting, which doesn't perish, which doesn't get old, doesn't get tired or hungry or thirsty. That's why he speaks about the bread of life and the waters which are living. And when he speaks, I will read to the woman at the well. Yeshua answered and said to her, if you knew the gift of Elohim and who it is who says to you, give me to drink, you would have asked him, and he would have given you living water. And the woman said to him, Master, you have no vessel, and the well is too deep. From where then do you have living water? See, there are two different worlds, the material world and the world of the Ruach. They're two different point of views. When he was speaking about the life source, he is the life source from the Father. She was thinking of just the water in physical understanding, material understanding of this world. The water which you drink, you never have to go back and draw water because you will never be thirsty again. But Yeshua meant the water which is living, the source of life, the substance of everlasting life, who he is from the Father, and he is overflowing with it. Yeshua answered and said, everyone drinking of this water shall thirst again, but whoever drinks of the water I give him shall certainly never thirst. And the water that I give him shall become in him a fountain of water springing up into everlasting life. The foxes have a holes and birds have a nest, but Son of Adam has no place to put his head to rest. He was sending invitation, asking, would you receive that bread of life? Would you receive the source of life to yourself? Be the dwelling for it, and you will be nourished. But the thing with that life, the substance of life of Elohim, and Elohim is, it's so good. Elohim is good, that if you have it in you, you cannot see it and be happy with yourself, because Messiah is in you, who doesn't live for himself. This is the life which is overtaking you and is giving and needs to grow, needs to be given to others. It's as he was. That source of all goodness will be in you, and it will work in the same manner. So you will be also giving, and you will be satisfied with what you receive, but it will be flowing through you and overflowing, so you would not think of yourself as Yeshua wasn't, because he was all about giving, because he had himself abundantly. He will never be empty. So if you have that in you, you would not think of yourself, because the matters of this world will pass away to you. Your flesh would not matter to you, because you will have a greater thing in you, greater matter than all of this. As Yeshua was, and you can see this, and I want to read some more for you from Matthew 27. This is Matthew 27 verse 19. And as he was sitting on the judgment seat, his wife sent to him, saying, have none at all to do with this righteous man, for I have suffered much today in a dream because of him. This is Pilate's wife. She suffered in a dream because of him. And again, see, this is the way of man, because we are more important. It's important to us, our own suffering, how we feel, because she already suffered. She doesn't want any responsibility, and that her husband would not be responsible for his death, because she doesn't want to suffer, because it will annoy her. She would not be able to rest. It's our own heart, it's our own feeling, it's our life which we care about the most, our comfortable life. Yeshua was suffering daily for his Father's sheep and his people. who would not receive that bread of life, the precious bread, that love, the life, that substance of all goodness, who the Father is and who the Son is, they are the same substance. That will set you free. Yeshua wasn't born in a place where rich people are born. He wasn't born like a sovereign of this world. He was born in a place of poverty. And he could make himself like a sovereign. Like many of you already. Because you think of yourself. People think, oh, if I believe in Messiah, I will be supplied. I will have everything, and I will be comfortable, and I will not have pains and problems. Messiah was in pain. I will read for you from Isaiah 53. Who has believed our report, and to whom was the arm of Yahweh revealed? For he grew up before him as a tender plant, and as a root out of dry ground. Yeshua, he didn't come to riches. He didn't grow up in a court of sovereigns or the wealthy people. He has no form of splendor that we should look upon him, no appearance that we should desire him. Because it wasn't about him. It wasn't about fleshly things, material things. It wasn't about appearance, outwardly things. So if you like him, if you have the same ruach, you would not be about all those things too. And you would not care to which tribe you belong. It will be nothing about you. I'm not saying that will come straight away, but the ruach will purge that from you, and the sin would not be allowed in you. And if you pick up the stake and follow Yeshua by receiving the set apart ruach, you will walk as he walked, and the things he was speaking would not be strange to you. Despised and rejected by men, a man of pains and knowing sickness. Before he was nailed to the stake, he knew what pain is and sickness. Because he did not heal himself, his flesh was susceptible to everything too. But he was focusing on others. When he was hungry, he didn't say, oh, I've been here for 3 days with no bread. He didn't eat as well. He was feeding the crowds. He was moved with compassion. Serving love is from above. Yeshua is the serving love from his Father, which you have no idea about unless you receive the set apart ruach. Not because you say so. You need to have that fruit of that love. And as one from whom the face is hidden, being despised, and we did not consider him, the same you shall be. You should not even look for it. Anytime someone tried to compliment him or uplift him, he will withdraw to the mountain. In the mountain, he was praying and he slept on the dirt, on the cold dirt. No warm blanket, no pillow he could snuggle to and rest his head. He was resting among the roots of the trees, of the olive trees. Did he complain to anyone? No, because he came from the one who is greater of all, and those things are of this world, to sustain the worldly. But if you are born again, you should not be satisfied by those things, but the greater thing, the greater one shall be in you. If you know him, you will know the Father and who the Father is. He created man, he created all things, and he said, it is good. when he finished. Did he did that for himself, to make him feel good? No, because the love is to give, to share who he is, his substance. It's about sharing his substance, life, which is filled with love, which gives. That's why. Because his nature is to bring life. Truly he has borne our sicknesses and carried our pains, yet we reckon him smitten, stricken by Elohim and afflicted. Because in our eyes, this is the worst thing which will happen to man, but he took it upon himself. But he was pierced for our transgressions, he was crushed for our crookednesses. The chastisement for our peace was upon him, and by his stripes we are healed. Yeshua came to conquer death, to bring life to us, so we will be filled with the bread which is everlasting. He is from his Father. And those passing by were blaspheming him, shaking their heads, and saying, "You who destroy the dwelling place and build it in 3 days, save yourself. If you are the Son of Elohim, come down from the stake." And likewise the chief priests, with the scribes and elders mocking, said, "He saved others, he is unable to save himself. If he is the sovereign of Israel, let him now come down from the stake, and we shall believe him." He didn't come to save himself. He didn't come for himself. He did not need to be saved. He is the deliverance for you. He does not need to be delivered. He never need that. He is the substance which sustains itself as his Father is, because they are one. He came from him. He came for you. He came to save you from his Father, because his Father desired. It was not about him. The set apart Ruach does not need the things of this world. It's self-sufficient. The set apart Ruach of our Father, it's life, and does not need any stuff, anything from here. And that's why Yeshua came here, to give us that substance, so we can live too, so that death would not have a power over us.
تليا دلا دمح شفي بتر حتى يدلما يشو قريب رحمة قتا وروحك من رحفة عليه تليا دالها شبحة لك 𝐤𝐄𝐄𝐄 دلما روحك حول النور بدره ما قادشتا بشلي وقرا حب ربا نورا نحت على نفسي